to another Quickfire Friday. My name's Dawn, I'm the Reclusive Crafter. Today I'm going to be doing a couple of very quick belly bands. You may recall, if you saw one of my previous videos, that I had these little things, the little pages printed off, and I've got multiples of these. And my plan is to try and use potentially as many as I can without it looking too repetitive in the journal. And I cut some off before to make, in case you didn't see, to make some of these. So I made a couple of those, so I had to cut some of these down. Apologies for the motorbike in the background, it's not ours, I have to say. Yeah, so I cut some of these down. I wanted to make use of these, and I thought I would make good use of them in a little belly band. So that's my plan for today. I've just got this little page here to give me an idea of size. So I'm going to go ahead and make a start, because I want to keep these Quickfire Fridays to about 15 minutes if I can. There or thereabouts, so that I'm not holding everybody up all of the time. So I'm gonna really make a quick start on this, and this is going to be, for want of a better term, a hicklety-picklety belly band. It's not going to be your standard straight thing, really. It's kind of gonna go across the page, I think. Just wonder if I can just turn that a little bit. There we go. Okay, and like I say, I just really want to just very quickly get these down. In actual fact, I want to trim that little bit off. Where's my scissors? I was fussy cutting yesterday. I left my scissors in my other box. Just going to trim that off there, and then we're going to pop that down there. Okay, and then again, I just want to trim this one. Do you think I'm destined to have noise in the back of my videos? Just lately, every time I start a video, something occurs. Either dogs start barking or motorbikes start revving up. Right then, and this one, I'm going to pop that. Don't want that one next to that one, so I think I'm going to go with this guy. I think I'm going to go down there with that one. So just pop tack a little bit of glue on there and take him across there. Like I say, I don't really want it to look sort of standard or the same shape or anything. And then I've also got, what else have we got? We don't want him on the second one. Don't want another one of those, so I'll use that one, I think. Now then, I really need to get this in. So that one really wants to go about there. Yeah, I think that's okay. Like I said, I don't really want any rhyme or reason to it, so it is going to be pretty random. Just trim that off there, and then I'm going to pop that about there, I reckon. So again, just going to pop a little bit of glue on there just to tack it down, and about there. Okay, so that's that one. And then I thought I would add some of these little bits on here. So I've got some of these little coggy bits that not only did I find in my stash, but I also cut a few extra ones out as well. And I thought I would decorate with a little bit of those because they're beautiful and I love them and they go very well. There we go. And oops, I just picked out a random amount of these. That one. How are we all doing on this Friday? Looking forward to the weekends? Have you got any plans? Let me know in the comments what you're up to. That looks nice on there, like that one. Okay, so what have we got there? We've got 3. Just put another couple on. 3, 4. And whoops, a daisy. One more. I think we will go with, just noticed I've got 3 black in a row there. Not that it really makes a lot of odds, to be fair. Not that it makes a lot of odds. And I'm going to pop that little one up there. So got cogs in place, and then what I wanted to do, not quite sure how this is going to look, but I want to put the word steampunk in, and I've got these. I had these in my stash for more years than I cared to think about, and I thought I might just be able to make this work. If it doesn't work, then we'll go to a plan B, C or D, who knows. So we're just having a little old play around. So we're going to go with an S, I think, there, because this is going to look very pretty, because they're beautiful. I don't know if you can see, but they're a little bit, I wouldn't say glittery, but they're a bit bumpy, and they catch the light. Hopefully you can see that. I don't know if you can. So we've got an S. I'm going to go with a T. I think I'll put the T there. Okay, I think it looks okay so far. What do you reckon? Okay so far, peeps. And then I'm gonna pop an E in that little gap there, and then we want an A. Can you guess what it is yet? If there's anybody from Australia watching, I apologise for my accent. That was awful. I don't do accents very well. Okay, so I'm going to put the A. Where do I want the A? I'm going to put the A there. Sorry if my head's getting in the shot. And then we want an M. Like I say, I don't really know if this is going to work or not, what it's going to look like when it, oh, I just ripped me M. Oh dear me, I didn't want to do that. Let's see if I can get one up without ripping it. Fiddly little critters, aren't they? Let's come on. Gently does it. These are awkward, aren't they? If any of you saw me do the birthday cards that I made, you'll know, I don't know why I use these, I said that before, but I'm not very good at working with these things. think I'm going to go on a little slight slant with that one. Steam. Yep, just checking I'd spelt it right. And then we want a little P. I'm going to go with the P there. And a U. Time goes ever so quick, doesn't it? Especially when you're on a timer. Not too... I should have looked at the clock again, shouldn't I? I think it was about 5 past-ish when I started this. Who knows? Steam, I'm going to go with the... Oh, I want the U. U. Do I want the U there? No, I don't. I think it needs to go up a little bit, doesn't it? Let's see if I can get that up. Oh, please come up without tearing. Come on. Oop. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the P there. That's better. Prefer that there. Okay. And then we want an N. There we go. I want the N. There. And then a K. We haven't been out on our bikes for ages. My other half's not been very well over the last couple of years, and he's been laid up literally for the last 2.5 years, and he's only really just got back on his feet. He's had a lot of issues with his feet, and he's not been allowed to walk. So, but he is on the mend. He's now up on his feet and building his strength back up, so that's lovely. So maybe we'll get back on the bikes at some point. There we go. All right then, and pop that one there. So, a belly band. What say you? Do you like it? I tell you what I didn't do. I didn't ink around the edges, which I wished I had. And I'm trying to think what I was doing. I was just wanting to take that little white edge off there that I missed. Now then, I wonder if I can. I really wished I'd inked around all the edges. Let me see if I can just at least do the outer edge bit. Might get away with it just because I didn't stick these all down completely. So I might get away with it a little bit anyway. I'm not gonna cry if I can't get round the whole lot. You're not going to see the backing of it, so that don't really matter none. And then I will make the second one and find homes for them both in the journal. Now, probably not going to get a chance to show you. Oh gosh, yeah, I can just get that in. Perfect. Don't think I'm going to get that there though, unless I am very careful. Not too bad. I'm winning. Would have been so much easier if I'd have thought to do this first, but hey ho, where there's a will and all that. Where there is a will. Have I won? I think I did. There we go. It's just that one there. I'm just a little bit sad on that one. But if I can just bend that back a little bit. There we go. I think that'll do nicely. There we are. Right then. And then that will sit on the page like either across like that or straight down. Haven't made my, I quite like it straight down actually. So belly band, that's going to tuck in there. Steampunk. Let me know what you think. I think I might like to move that N actually. That N looks like it's around the wrong way now, doesn't it? Let me just see if I can move that so that it's actually at an angle where it looks like it might be. That's better, isn't it? There we go. Lovely jubbly. There we go. Quickfire Friday. Belly band made out of my bits and another couple of my mini pages. So mini page belly band. There we go. And I haven't wasted any of my bits that I cut off previously. So I'm going to go ahead and make my second one and then get them stuck into the journal. And on my next video, I'll show you what they look like. So thank you very much for your time today, guys. And I will see you all tomorrow for Saturday Stash Buster. I'm going to be busting my stash. Catch you later. Bye.